Today what I want to talk to you guys about is motivation and inspiration. So when a lot of people sit here and ask me and they say, hey, how do I get into YouTube, or what am I doing with YouTube, or how do I go about doing YouTube like you did, even though I only have about 3,000 subs, a lot of people actually come to me during the day, believe it or not, and ask me, how do you do this YouTube thing, how do you get into it, etc., etc., etc. And a big part of it is you can learn how to do it, but it's not an easy process. You need to learn how to edit, record, upload, etc. And for a lot of people these days, social anxiety is one of those things. And with social anxiety being a big giant thing, a lot of people don't know what to say when they sit here and sit down in front of the microphone. They get shy, they don't know exactly how to go about pronouncing things, they don't exactly know what to do. Well, once you get past that part, you need the most important thing: motivation and inspiration. These two things is what's going to drag you through the hardest times of YouTube. What do I mean by the hardest times of YouTube? I mean when you see that your videos are getting no views, you feel depressed about it. There's a lot of times where a lot of people will get no views in their videos, they will get depressed about it, they think they should just give up and quit. Have the motivation to keep going and have the inspiration to keep trying. This will get you through the hardest times to get you to the good times of what you consider doing YouTube. And a lot of people, I think, miss these when they try to ask me for questions on how to get into YouTube. They think, oh, if I just upload, record, whatever. Well, yeah, kind of. However, you do need motivation and inspiration to keep going. It is very disheartening for a lot of people to have 0 views, or not get a bunch of views on their videos, or not get any comments on their videos. You have to push through that and realize that YouTube is not really, in this day and age, a very quick thing. It is a slow thing that you have to slowly build up to, in a slow pace to go about to. And a lot of people don't realize that when getting into YouTube, that it takes a little bit to actually get into it and get into the algorithm system. The algorithm system has to learn what your channel is, so then it can recommend it to other people. So for an example, if you sit here and you start a gaming channel, well, you're gonna have to upload quite a bit of videos, around 50 videos first, before the YouTube algorithm system actually starts putting you in the system and putting you in areas where your videos should be to get recommended, and putting you in search boxes. That's just how it goes. So when you first start off YouTube and you sit here and you get that done and you're like, oh yeah, my second video got no views, there's a reason your video is not going to have any views. You're not in the algorithm system yet to gain any views or be in the search box. By the way, sorry about car noises in the background, but that's how it goes. And through that, you need a lot of motivation. You need to stay motivated. You need to stay positive. You need to stay, oh, I will get there. Oh, I can always improve. Oh, I can get better. And a lot of people lose their way when finding this. And that's why a lot of people get, quote unquote, burned out on YouTube. What's actually happening is that they don't have any more motivation or inspiration to continue doing YouTube, because they don't see any positive in it and or gain for themselves in it. Don't go into YouTube looking at a gain. Don't go into YouTube thinking, oh, hey, I'm going to gain something out of this. Don't look at it that way. Go into YouTube the best way I see it, going to YouTube, think about it fun, think about hobby, think about ways to make videos for how-tos, instructional videos to help people, to make people, learn how to do things they didn't know how to do. Different things along those lines, and it should overall help you stay motivated. Once you see the comments start rolling in and people telling you how good you did this or how good you did that, or you really helped them, it really helps motivate you to do it. But in the beginning, when you don't have that, when you don't have any comments, when you don't have any views, it's very difficult to stay motivated. You just have to keep with it and keep going and keep fighting for it. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.